Today we are reading Reddit ghost stories.
Good.
Before we start though, I got us something, right? I know how much you don't necessarily believe in ghosts, but there is stories that this place is haunted.
Where'd you come up with these bullshit ass stories?
I've been told. These are cat balls.
And what are the cat balls supposed to do?
Cat balls, these are legit, just like balls that cats play with, right? The idea behind these is that if there's a spirit or entity or anything here with us,
We're gonna have it play with our balls?
Yeah. And then this is an EMF reader.
You know what this looks like? The stud finder I have at home.
Very similar. Kind of works the same way.
Yeah, I'm sure it does, because it's probably the exact same shit.
It is.
Different stupid stickers on it.
Yeah. Well, what happens if there's any kind of energies around, it'll bounce up. Right now, we're chilling. So
it also bounced up as soon as you turned it on.
Yeah. Well, it had to calibrate.
Oh, gotcha.
It might just be because it's against the balls, but I'm moving that away.
Or it might be because you put it on a bin that used to have coffee in it and usually stores a lot of electricity.
Maybe. Huh? I mean, it's going orange.
That's not gonna show me anything.
I'm just saying. Okay. Well, let's see. The first story, this comes at the Stanley Hotel. August 2018, we decided to visit the Stanley Hotel on vacation. We checked in while the others were grabbing their suitcases, etc. I went up to see our room, and inside the room, while I was waiting, I heard what sounded like a young girl screaming. It sounded close, but not very loud. I looked in the hall and out the window, saw nothing. I woke very early the next morning, 6:45 a.m., and thought I had heard a young girl singing. It was quiet, but clear. Everyone was asleep, nobody in the hall or outside the windows. I wasn't scared, I was just curious. There were 3 large windows in our room, old style, no screens. You have to push them up to get them open. Painted over a few times so they were kind of hard to get open. One of the windows slammed shut twice while we were in that room. Slammed so hard that a small piece of wood broke off of the frame and landed on the floor. On the second night, we switched rooms with the other family members, now in room 321. All quiet at bedtime, but very shortly after we settled in, my husband said he couldn't sleep. He is not a believer in spirits. He said the room suddenly felt strange, and he felt like someone was watching us. After he fell asleep, I heard a radio playing, and it sounded like an old transistor radio. I don't know what that is. Sorry. I looked over at the... Hold on. I'm doing pretty good.
We're cheering him on.
Doing pretty good.
Let's go, Marcos.
Okay, shush.
Kill him with this reading.
I looked over at the cell phone to make sure they hadn't started auto-playing something. They were both dark. A minute or two after that, I heard what sounded like a man whispering, very close to my ear. I couldn't understand any words. A quick look at hubby, saw he was facing away from me and sound asleep. Shortly after that, just as I was drifting off, I felt 2 distinct pokes on my pillow, as if someone used their finger and tapped the pillow hard. I looked at my husband, he was still facing the other way, snoring. None of these things scared me. I was busy trying to analyze and found them interesting. In the morning we found the flashlight on my husband's cell phone was on. He said he hasn't touched it, and remembered I looked at the phone after hearing what sounded like a radio, and they were both dark. Putting my bracelet on that morning, I noticed 2 bruises on my arm. I hadn't seen them the night before, and when I took my bracelet off, I had no idea how they got there. They matched perfectly with where the index finger and the pinky finger would sit on my arm had it been grabbed with force. I had not...
Who the fuck is leaving a mark with their pinky finger?
Well, it's like if you grabbed someone's arm, it would be like the index finger and the pinky, like the same distance. Let me finish. My daughter, an adult, came in as we were all leaving for breakfast, and I noticed a large scratch/rash on the side of her neck. She had no idea that it was there, how it got there, and I asked if it hurt. She said no. It had faded away and was gone by evening. I posted a review of our visit on TripAdvisor, which included pictures of her bruises and rash.
What are you thinking about?
This is like the idea that like spirits can touch you and harm you in real life.
Yeah.
right? And this, oh shit. Okay. That could mean that someone's here with
It
us.
could mean nothing.
I'm just saying, is it because the phones are here?
I don't know, but it means nothing.
Well, no, I'm putting the phone right next to it. Oh, there it goes. Oh, maybe it is the phone.
Are you myth busting your own
Maybe.
shit?
I'm learning how to use it, man. I've only seen it on YouTube videos. I truly believe that they can, like, harm you.
Why don't more people die from ghosts?
Because you can't prove it. It's a belief thing, you know?
No, somebody dying is death.
Yeah, but, like, you can't prove that nothing killed you.
How many unproven deaths
I'm
are
sure
there?
there's tons.
I know, but how many?
I don't know on the top of my head.
How many of these people turn into ghosts?
Oh, probably all of them.
Question for you.
Okay.
Serial killers, right?
Yeah.
They live regular lives.
Right.
And then they get caught by the cops.
Mm-hmm.
They kill a lot of people.
Yeah.
None of those people want to get back. I'm a ghost. Can't touch me now. But none of them wanted to with them.
Oh, yeah. I imagine that they're
But that's not how they die.
haunting. Yeah, but it was
But they can physically hurt them.
Yeah.
So why don't they just hurt the serial killer? Why don't they kill him?
Well, so there's these theories.
If I killed you and you turn into a ghost, I would assume you would want to kill me back.
Right.
Why doesn't that happen?
Well, think about this. If you were freshly by a serial killer,
Yeah.
right? You probably don't have the strength as a ghost or as a spirit to touch people yet, or to move things, or to cause physical harm. But once you're like dead for a while, you start learning, people contact you, you get more powerful.
Because of how you were raised, I'm assuming you believe in heaven.
I struggle with my idea of God. That's a real personal thing.
Not what I asked you. Do you believe in heaven and hell?
I don't know.
You don't know.
No.
But you believe in ghosts.
Yeah.
But you don't know where they go. You think all ghosts float around this earth since the dawn of time?
I believe there's more of a purgatory. Like everyone's just in purgatory kind of thing.
So then how are any of them here?
Because they're stuck here.
So
you die
this is
and your
purgatory.
Yeah.
So they've all been here
It's probably like
forever.
It's a never-ending cycle of you live, you die, you get reincarnated at some point.
Oh, now we're in reincarnation.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Depending how long, if you're like a really good ghost, then maybe the head ghost is like, you're my bottom
Who's the head
ghost.
ghost? Do you think that it's real?
Yeah.
Do you think that shit
Especially
actually happened?
at the Stanley Hotel. That is a place that I've wanted to go forever because it is a very well-known and documented haunted hotel.
Like, I just don't understand the jump.
Yeah.
Like, we woke up in the morning, my husband's flashlight on his phone was on, and he said he never remembered doing that. I've had to tell you multiple times, hey, dude, your flashlight's on. No.
That could be something.
No, it's not. Is this thing also movement?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I think so.
Because I think you're just bullshitting with all these toys.
So that would move. That's not. No.
You should have just brought a Ouija board in so I could tell you to fuck off.
Last night, I had an experience I can't fully explain. And for someone like me who doesn't fully believe in the paranormal, Ryan, that's saying something.
At all.
I'm a rational person. I'm a rational person. And for me, everything has a logical explanation. It was around...
I hate those dipshits, though.
What?
They try to sound all, like, fucking high class. It's like, no, I'm just not a moron. I don't think the things that aren't there are there. I don't think Mars comes and rubs me on my back when I sleep, you know? Mm-hmm. I don't think the sun decides whether it's going to come up in the morning. But, like, that doesn't mean that I'm like, I'm super rational and fucking logical. Shut the fuck up. You're like writing a story on Reddit. You're not that rational.
Yeah, or it's like when someone's like, dude, trust me, I'm a really nice person, and this person just fucked with me today.
Bro, when those people are like, hey, trust me? You lost my trust when you told me to trust you.
It was around 2:30 a.m., dead of night, when I woke up to this strange, eerie feeling that I was being watched, as if I blinked myself awake. I saw a shadowy figure sitting at the edge of my bed. The room was pitch black, but I could clearly make out this dark silhouette. which made it even weirder that my cat, who never sleeps in the bedroom, let alone on the bed, was lying down by my feet. That alone felt off. The figure was sitting at the edge of the bed near the cat, and what freaked me out is that it looked as if it was petting my cat. My cat wasn't acting freaked out either. I was just staring at the shadow. At first I thought maybe it was my boyfriend who had woken up and was petting the cat, but when I looked beside me, he was fast asleep. My next thought was maybe it was an intruder, but the more I stared at the figure, the more unsettling it became. I rubbed my eyes trying to shake off the haze, assuming I was dreaming or half asleep, but the figure didn't vanish.
Off the haze? I'm supposed to believe you knew what you saw?
I grabbed my glasses.
You need glasses!
Shut up!
Oh! Completely invalid. Fuck this fucking writer.
I grabbed my glasses, hoping it would bring some clarity, but it was still there. Almost looked like it was pulsing. I just kept trying to focus my vision hard, hoping it would disappear, and it was just in my head. While I'm still in disbelief, I pulled away from this figure sitting down on the bed, rubbing my eyes repeatedly. The being pulled the hood of what looked like a jacket over its head. Then it stood up slowly, and it started growling. Then it stood up slowly, and it started growing taller. Looming by the door, I was frozen, just staring at it. My mind racing to find some rational explanation. But this thing was towering over me, becoming something more than just a shadow. Then when I fully woke up, wide awake and panicked, I shook my boyfriend's...
You were sleeping?
Shut up.
Oh my
Shut
God.
Up. That's when I fully woke up, wide awake and panicked. I shook my boyfriend scared, shouting, "There's something here, there's something watching us." He woke up in a daze and
didn't see anything.
He woke up in a daze and said there was nothing there. I asked him if he really didn't see it. He just kept saying, "There's nothing there. What are you seeing?" Hold on. Meanwhile, my cat, who never does this, squeezed in between us trying to get as close as possible, almost like it was frightened too, seeking our cuddles and attention, and maybe trying to calm me down.
That's what cats do. They cuddle.
The shadow figure didn't leave. It just stood there taunting me, almost like I was dancing or messing with me. I was still frozen, thinking, am I losing it? What was happening didn't feel possible. My boyfriend told me to turn on the light. I did, and the second the light filled the room, the figure vanished. But my cat was still staring, its eyes locked onto the same spot where the figure had been, and following it around the room like it was tracking something invisible. I don't know what to think of it. I never believed in ghosts or shadow people or anything like that.
Shadow people.
They're called shadow people.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I've always... Are you done? I'm almost done. I've always... Shut up!
People.
I've always dismissed those kinds of stories, but this I can't shake. It felt too real. It was real. I feel like I saw something I wasn't supposed to, and I don't know what it was. I've never believed in this stuff, and now I feel completely insane. Any idea of what it could have been? Now that's a great story.
No, it's not. Great
question.
She literally fucks her own story up every other line after describing something that's happening. I'm supposed to believe you woke up in a pitch black room and just instantly could see everything around you? I'm going in order of the story.
Sure.
She said she woke up as if she blinked herself awake. So startled out of sleep in a dark room, you can just see. Your eyes don't need to adjust at all. Not at all. You just see perfect.
It was pitch black when I saw a shadow recently, and...
If it's pitch black and you see a shadow, it should be camouflaged. So that
no, but it's like...
It wasn't pitch black.
It's like a figure, and you can kind of see it.
I can close my eyes right now and create a bunch of figures.
I know. But
so in the story, we're sticking to the story, right?
Go ahead.
She wakes out of the dead of her sleep,
right,
and can clearly see something. That's how she describes it.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Not to mention that it's pitch black. She also apparently needs glasses to just see. So don't believe you now, right? Mm-hmm. Then she also goes on to describe how it walks over. Then she fully wakes up. So you were sleeping.
But she still sees it.
Dreaming.
How could she be dreaming if she's awake?
She said she woke up, and then she said she fully woke up? The fuck does that mean to you?
like half awake.
Let me ask you an actual question.
Okay.
You ever woke up
Quote unquote.
in a dream?
Ooh.
It's like as soon as you wake up, you don't wake up in dreams as like, yawn, let me put my socks on. It's like from the moment the dream starts, from what you can remember, it's just middle of something.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like she's describing. And then when she says she fully wakes up, right? But she's already been thinking about this shit for about, I'd give her 4 minutes of staring at this ominous ghost, right? In the middle of the dark with no lights on, even though she can see exactly where her cat's watching and shit, apparently. Also, I don't think your cat loves you if it doesn't cuddle with you. But the moment you turn the light on, this is the part I don't understand. The moment you turn the light on and it's not there, when you can actually see, when you have all your senses available, you don't want to believe what's right in front of you.
What was the point?
Like, I don't understand, like, the thought process of, like, say
Isn't that the same thing of you seeing stuff and hearing weird things and you're like, nah, it's not real?
No, it's me going, I'm tripping.
Someone trying to get in here?
Yeah.
Hey. Oh, huh? Yeah.
Hey, what's up? I don't believe in the story.
I hate to do this.
Yeah.
I hate to do this.
Do it.
I'm gonna agree with you. There's too many holes in the story.
Yeah, she fucks her own story up.
Yeah. There's too many, okay, you could have been asleep and then you said you really woke up and then you did need glasses. I've also seen like random things and put my glasses on and been like, oh, that's a jacket.
It's a chair.
Yeah.
With a jacket.
Yeah.
But I thought it was a gargoyle.
Yeah.
Coming to eat my soul.
Yeah, because my eyes are bad.
But like, that's the part that like...
I'll agree with you on this one.
That's the part that drives me crazy. And like, you know, you'll hear some of these stories like, oh, I woke up and I had scratches on my face. And then I ran to my phone and I ran back to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And they weren't there.
Yeah.
And those people go, but I know what I saw. The people who like believe in these stories, they almost can't believe that they were wrong. That's the part that drives me crazy. You can tell, she was sitting thinking about this for weeks probably after it happened.
Yeah.
She can't fathom that she didn't see it.
Right.
Even though it wasn't there.
And maybe her cat was just lonely.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, you're right. I'm actually going to agree with you on this one. Tell us in the comments if you guys believe in ghosts. Tell us what your guys' thoughts are. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Please subscribe, like, and comment. Tell us what you guys want to see next, and we'll see you guys next week.
Hit that noti bell.
Good night.